Did you know? What makes the Philippines, a country in Asia with a unique blend of history, culture, and spiritual heritage, play a crucial role in God's plan of redemption? Have you ever wondered if the Philippines is mentioned in the Bible, or what mysterious sacred connection this nation might have to the great biblical stories? Get ready, because in this video, I'm bringing you information that might just shock you. Let's dive into the exploration of this holy land together. If you find the content insightful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your comments below with feedback to help me create even more engaging content. The Philippines, an archipelago renowned for its more than 7,000 islands, sits directly on the Pacific Ring of Fire, one of the most geologically active regions in the world. This unique geographic position not only shapes its breathtaking natural landscapes, but also subjects its people to relentless challenges. Active volcanoes, frequent earthquakes, and devastating tropical storms are integral to life here. But are these harsh upheavals merely geographical features? Or do they hint at something deeper about humanity's existence in this land? The islands of the Philippines are divided into three major regions: Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, each with its own distinct identity. Luzon, the largest group of islands spanning over 109,000 square kilometers, serves as the nation's economic, political, and cultural hub, home to the capital, Manila, and many key historical landmarks. Beneath the calm surface of these lands lies a tapestry of ancient stories where nature and humanity intertwine, leaving their marks on every mountain and river. Yet these regions are not merely habitats. They stand as witnesses to revolutionary changes in geological and human history. Archaeologists have discovered that modern humans, or Homo sapiens, have inhabited the Philippines for approximately 50,000 years. However, the story doesn't end there. Before modern humans arrived, another ancient human species, Homo luzonensis, lived on these islands more than 67,000 years ago. Fossils and ancient stone tools unearthed here reveal fascinating mysteries about how they survived and adapted to the volatile natural disasters, laying the foundation for human history in this archipelago. However, the origins of the Filipino people go beyond archaeological findings. Some scholars link the nation's ancestry to the Bible, specifically to the descendants of Noah after the Great Flood. According to the book of Genesis, Noah's three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, became the ancestors of all the world's peoples. Filipinos are believed to possibly descend from Japheth, Noah's eldest son, who is regarded as the forefather of Indo-European nations. Japheth's lineage was blessed with expansion and prosperity, which many interpret as reflected in the adaptability and global presence of Filipinos today. Another intriguing theory suggests that Filipinos may represent a blend of Japheth's and Ham's lineages. Ham, the second son of Noah, is considered the progenitor of African peoples and some Asian populations, including Southeast Asians. This combination of lineages not only shaped a people with a rich and diverse culture, but also carried with it a wealth of historical narratives. Could this intersection of lineages be purely coincidental, or does it signify a greater role within the larger story of humanity? With its strategic geographic location, ancient history, and unique cultural heritage, the Philippines is more than just a country to explore. It's a bridge connecting ancient mysteries and modern realities. Do these factors point to a divine grand design, or are they merely coincidences of history? Perhaps the answer lies hidden within ancient rocks or the pages of the Bible. Let us delve deeper into the Philippines through a biblical lens and uncover the secrets this remarkable nation holds. The Filipino people, with their diverse culture, and rich historical heritage, have sparked intriguing theories about their connection to the lineage of Ham, one of Noah's sons. According to the Bible, after the Great Flood, Ham was among Noah's 3 sons tasked with repopulating and spreading humanity across the earth. Genesis 9 verses 18 to 19. Ham is regarded as the forefather of African peoples in some Asian regions. Could his descendants have crossed the Indian Ocean and reached Southeast Asia, including the Philippines? The Bible identifies Ham as the father of Cush, Ethiopia, Mizraim, Egypt, Put, Libya, and Canaan, lands tied to great civilizations. Some scholars speculate that Ham's descendants, migrating over centuries, may have intermingled with groups from Japheth's lineage, Noah's eldest son, in Southeast Asia. This could explain the unique cultural blend and remarkable adaptability of Filipinos, where Asian, European, and African influences converge. If Ham's lineage did indeed reach Southeast Asia, what traces of their heritage might remain within the Philippines? Another clue leads us to the mysterious land of Ophir, mentioned in the Bible as a region abundant in gold and natural resources. According to 2 Chronicles 8 verse 18 and 1 Kings 10 verse 22, King Solomon sent ships to Ophir every 3 years to bring back gold, silver, ivory, apes, and peacocks. The precise location of Ophir remains a centuries-old mystery, with theories ranging from Africa and India to Southeast Asia. Among these, the Philippines emerges as a strong candidate due to its historical wealth of gold. Before Spanish colonization in the 16th century, the Philippines was renowned for its rich gold deposits. Archaeological discoveries reveal that native Filipinos crafted gold into jewelry, religious artifacts, and even clothing. A study by the Smithsonian Institution highlights that the Philippines' abundant gold reserves were so significant that pre-colonial tribes used gold not only as a trade material but also as a symbol of power. Could this be evidence of a land once exploited by King Solomon? Additionally, ancient maritime routes between Southeast Asia, India, the Middle East, and Africa suggest that the Philippines may have been part of an early international trade network. Merchant ships from India and Arabia once reached the Philippines to trade spices, gold, and pearls. The Bible's depiction of Ophir as a distant, wealthy land accessible by sea aligns remarkably well with the geographic and historical characteristics of the archipelago. While no concrete evidence confirms that the Philippines is Ophir, historical and geographical data present compelling possibilities. If Filipinos indeed carry the bloodline of Ham and inhabit a land rich in resources mentioned in the Bible, it not only sheds light on their origins, but also raises profound questions about their role in the divine tapestry of human history. Could this be part of a grand design by the Creator? Or are these simply mysterious coincidences of history? The answer likely lies hidden within the undecoded pages of the Bible and the untapped layers of ancient geology. The Philippines, with over 80% of its population identifying as Catholic, is recognized as one of the largest Christian nations in the world and the largest Catholic community in Asia. But how did a Southeast Asian archipelago, once home to indigenous beliefs and Buddhism, transform into a stronghold of Christian faith? The story begins in the 16th century when Spanish explorers arrived, bringing not only trade but also religion. In 1521, Ferdinand Magellan, a Portuguese explorer sailing under Spain's flag, reached the Philippines during his quest for a route to the East Indies. Welcomed by local leaders, Magellan sought to establish trade relations and spread Catholicism. In Cebu, he successfully converted Raja Humabon and about 800 locals, marking the first Christian baptism in the Philippines and a pivotal moment in the nation's religious history. However, Magellan's journey was cut short when he was killed in the Battle of Mactan by Chief Lapu-Lapu. Despite his death, The seeds of faith had been planted. By 1565, Miguel López de Legazpi, the first Spanish governor of the Philippines, continued Magellan's mission. With the support of Augustinian missionaries, Spain built churches, schools, and Christian communities throughout the islands. A notable symbol of this faith is the Santo Niño de Cebu statue, considered a gift from Magellan, which remains a venerated icon to this day. Another key milestone was Spain's formal colonization of the Philippines in 1571. Manila, designated as the capital, became the religious and political center, where grand churches like Manila Cathedral were constructed. Catholicism was established as the state religion, with locals required to convert and participate in religious practices. Religion became both a tool of the Spanish Empire and a means of educating and organizing society. Seminaries and charitable institutions were founded, providing knowledge and opportunities that further entrenched Christianity into the local culture. However, the spread of Christianity was not without resistance. Rebellions arose from those unwilling to abandon their native beliefs. But the persistence of missionaries and the colonial system eventually solidified the Christian faith. By the time the Philippines gained independence from Spain in the late 19th century, Catholicism had become an integral part of the national identity. Today, the Philippines proudly stands as the largest Christian nation in Asia, a testament to the enduring power of history and faith. Its historic churches, vibrant religious festivals like Sinulog and the Quiapo Black Nazarene, and its vast community of believers are living proof of a turbulent yet remarkable journey that transformed a small archipelago into a beacon of faith in the region. Was this merely a coincidence of history? Or was it part of God's divine plan to shape the Philippines as a vital element in His greater purpose? That question continues to inspire reflection. The Filipino people, with their rich cultural heritage and expansive global community, are a vivid testament to the unique blending of ethnicities and their significant role in the grand narrative of every nation, tribe, and language described in Revelation 7 verse 9. Recent genetic studies have provided deeper insights into the diverse origins of Filipinos, uncovering captivating stories about their history, identity, and their part in a greater divine plan. Genetic research reveals that Filipinos embody a convergence of multiple lineages. Their genetic makeup reflects influences from Southeast Asia, South Asia, China, Polynesia, and even Europe. Studies from the Institute of Psychology and Genetics at the University of the Philippines indicate that indigenous communities, such as the Negritos, settled in the archipelago tens of thousands of years ago. Later, waves of migration from Taiwan, supported by the out-of-Taiwan hypothesis, brought new cultures and technologies. From agriculture to trade, these influences continued as Indian, Arab, and Chinese traders arrived, leaving marks on both the genes and cultures of the local population. When the Spanish arrived in the 16th century, a new chapter of ethnic blending began. Over 300 years of Spanish presence shaped not only the language and religion, but also added European and Latin American elements to the Filipino genetic pool. This created a people with a strikingly diverse appearance, ranging from the darker skin tones of their Negrito ancestors to lighter complexions and European features from Spanish lineage. This blending highlights the adaptability, harmony, and resilience of the Filipino people, traits that define the unique identity of the Philippines. On the global stage, Filipinos embody the image of every nation, tribe, and language described in Revelation. With over 10 million Filipinos living in diaspora communities worldwide, they represent their culture and carry the mission of their Christian faith. Filipino migrants in regions such as the Middle East, Europe, and North America have established vibrant religious communities, hosting worship services and missionary activities even in areas where Christianity is a minority. A remarkable example is seen in countries like Saudi Arabia and the UAE, where millions of Filipino workers quietly uphold their faith, forming small congregations within housing compounds. These communities serve as spiritual anchors for migrants and as a means of spreading their faith to those around them. Revelation 7:9's vision of a great multitude that no one could count, from every nation, tribe, and language, standing before the throne of God, comes alive in the way Filipinos around the world live and share their beliefs. The blending of ethnicities is not just a source of cultural and identity richness for Filipinos. It also serves as a foundation for their role in the divine narrative. They are not only bearers of a diverse historical heritage, but also ambassadors of faith, peace, and hope, demonstrating how God can use any nation to fulfill His plan of salvation. Through each small community where Filipinos reside, the light of God shines, transforming the vision of every nation in Revelation into a living reality. The Filipino people, with their rich cultural diversity and distinct characteristics, are the product of a long and intricate historical process where the lineages of Japheth and Ham intertwined, leaving a profound mark on their national identity. According to the Bible, Japheth, Noah's eldest son, is considered the ancestor of Indo-European peoples, while Ham is regarded as the forefather of African and certain Asian populations. This blending, particularly from the lineage of Togarmah, a branch of Japheth, and the tribes of Ham, shaped not only the genetic makeup but also the unique cultural and social attributes of the Filipinos. Togarmah, mentioned in Genesis 10 verse 3, was a son of Gomer, descending from Japheth, and is thought to be the ancestor of peoples in Central Asia and the northern Middle East. This lineage brought traits associated with nomadic cultures, including resilience, adaptability, and a deep respect for family and community. Meanwhile, the tribes of Ham, through lines such as Cush, Mizraim, and Canaan, were known for their agricultural innovations, creativity, and complex social structures. According to some scholars, the fusion of these lineages resulted in Filipino people embodying both flexibility and fortitude, coupled with an extraordinary capacity for adaptation. An intriguing aspect of this intermingling is the Filipinos' ability to thrive in diverse environments, from coastal areas and dense forests to fertile plains. They carry the spirit of Togarmah's descendants, reflected in their perseverance in overcoming harsh challenges such as earthquakes, typhoons, and social upheavals. From Ham's tribes, they inherited a strong sense of community, hospitality, and creative labor, particularly in agriculture and artisanal crafts. This synthesis is evident not only in cultural expressions, but also in physical traits and genetic makeup. Recent studies reveal a rich genetic profile in Filipinos, highlighting a mix of Southeast Asian, South Asian, and Central Asian ancestry, consistent with the theory of Japheth and Ham's interconnection. These traits not only enhance the natural beauty of the Filipino people, but also reinforce their adaptability to various environments and societies across the globe. Culturally, this fusion is showcased in the blend of indigenous traditions with foreign influences. Festivals like Sinulog and Adi-Adahan are not only symbols of the Catholic faith, but also preserve elements of native beliefs, reflecting a seamless integration of ancient and modern values. This unique combination, marked by the legacies of Togarmah and Ham, has shaped a distinctive and enduring identity. The result of this blending is a people rich in culture, resilience, and pride. Filipinos, with their unparalleled adaptability and spirit of inclusivity, have become a bridge between cultures worldwide. Their role extends beyond preserving heritage to spreading faith, creativity, and hospitality to the farthest corners of the globe, embodying the image of a people blessed by God with diversity and strength. The name Philippines, given in the 16th century in honor of King Philip II of Spain, may initially appear to lack any profound biblical connection. However, a deeper exploration of its history and symbolism reveals subtle ties between the meaning behind the name and the Philippines' unique role in the context of the Christian faith. King Philip II, a powerful Catholic monarch, was tasked with defending and spreading Christianity during Spain's era of global expansion. Naming the archipelago after him was not merely a display of authority, but also a reflection of a grand religious mission: to establish the Philippines as a Christian stronghold in Asia. In this sense, the name Philippines symbolizes a sacred commitment, echoing the biblical mandate in Matthew 28 verse 19, "Go and make disciples of all nations." Furthermore, the name Philip derives from the Greek word meaning lover of horses, a symbol of strength, speed, and steadfastness. In the Bible, horses often represent power and divine mission. For example, in Revelation 6, the horsemen are sent forth to fulfill God's will. Indirectly, this symbolism could allude to the Philippines' role as a nation spreading faith and serving as a bridge between peoples. Though the Philippines is not explicitly mentioned in the Bible, its name is deeply woven into the history of faith, signifying the nation's vital role in missionary work and reflecting God's divine plan in human history. The Philippines, a small nation in Southeast Asia, has made a significant mark in history through its symbolic support for Israel, an act that reflects not only compassion but also profound biblical significance. In Genesis 12 verse 3, God promises Abraham, "I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you I will curse, and all peoples on earth will be blessed through you." This promise has become a cornerstone of theology regarding the connection between nations that aid the people of Israel and God's blessings. The Philippines' actions in support of Israel align with this promise and reveal a unique spiritual bond. One of the most notable events occurred during World War II when President Manuel L. Quezon and the Philippine government made a historic decision to open their doors to over 1.200 Jewish refugees fleeing the horrors of the Holocaust. At a time when many nations rejected Jewish refugees, the Philippines displayed humanity by welcoming them and providing a safe haven. This act not only exemplified compassion, but also solidified the Philippines' reputation as a nation committed to justice and human rights. An even deeper significance emerged in 1947 when the Philippines became the only Asian country to vote in favor of United Nations Resolution 181, which proposed the partition of Palestine to establish an independent state of Israel, led by then-UN General Assembly President Carlos P. Romulo. This decision marked a turning point in Israel's modern history. The Philippines' support was seen as a courageous and meaningful gesture amid a complex international climate, paving the way for the establishment of the State of Israel in 1948. The Philippines' support for Israel holds not only historical importance, but also profound theological dimensions. In the context of the promise in Genesis 12 verse 3, the Philippines is often regarded as a nation blessed through its assistance to Israel, evidenced by its remarkable achievements in economic, cultural, and spiritual realms. Despite being neither a military nor economic superpower, the Philippines has maintained its significance regionally and globally, especially through its diaspora, often referred to as ambassadors of faith in many nations. Moreover, this support reflects the strong Christian identity of the Philippines, where 80% of the population is Catholic, guided by biblical teachings. The act of aiding Israel stems not merely from political strategy, but also from a deep understanding and belief in the divine significance of the Jewish people within God's plan. This aligns with the missionary spirit of Filipinos, who strive to serve and uphold their faith wherever they are. Looking back, the Philippines' support for Israel is not just a chapter in its national history, but a demonstration of how God uses nations to fulfill His divine plan. The Philippines, with its compassion and deep faith, stands as a living testament to the promise in Genesis 12 verse 3, that those who bless Israel will be blessed by God. Its role in the broader narrative of human history continues to resonate and inspire. The Philippines, as a beacon of Christian faith in Asia, stands as evidence that its place in God's plan is no coincidence. Through a tumultuous history, it has emerged as a powerful missionary hub where faith is not only preserved but also spread across the globe. The Filipinos' mission to share the gospel reflects God's will as stated in Matthew 24 verse 14, to proclaim the good news to all nations before His return. The dedication, compassion, and remarkable adaptability of the Filipino people have made them true messengers of faith, whether in challenging environments or faraway lands. From small communities in the Middle East to vibrant churches in North America, their light has reached places where the gospel is hardest to share. This is not merely the effort of a nation, but a testament to their obedience to God's command and trust in His divine plan. In God's ultimate design, the Philippines serves as a critical milestone, not only for their evangelism but also for embodying peace, unity, and hope. Looking ahead, they remain a reminder that any nation, no matter how small or distant, can become an instrument in God's hands to fulfill His will. The Philippines is more than a country. It is living proof of God's love and guidance in His global mission of salvation. Thank you for watching this video. I hope the insights I've shared help you see the Philippines, a small nation with a profound mission in God's plan of redemption, in a new light. See you in the next video, and may God be with you. Please subscribe to our channel to enjoy more captivating Bible stories from us.